All right. Good morning, guys. Don't move the F-pawn tactic. Let's take. This is just a free queen, or no? I checkmate, right? Rook to D7 checks, and then queen to B1, queen C1, queen takes D1's checkmate. Free rook, why not? Just a free rook, right? This one right here is check and takes. This one right here is bishop takes. This one right here. What is this one? Huh. I don't know this one. Oh, it's check and takes. And then this one right here. Ah! All right. Good morning, guys. How is it going? Always a good day here in Chess Paradise. Just playing some chess. As usual, I'm starting off with my puzzle battles, and then we'll switch over to doing some arenas. And then if you want me to play a certain opening, just let me know, and I'd be more than happy to play them. All right. Looking for another one. Okay. Oop, here we go, guys. Here we go. We got a checkmate in one, then we're done. Ooh, we're playing against Morphe, a 2400. Queen check and then mate. Queen check. Awesome. Queen check, queen check. Queen checkmates here on G2. Back rank mate, 1, 2. Hey, what's going on, Tabia? Queen takes G7 checkmates. Queen takes on H2 is a checkmate. What is this one? Rook takes H7 and then queen to G7 is a checkmate. Just check and then we'll win a piece here, right? Queen takes. This one right here is a discovery checkmate. This one is an ice skater checkmate. Let's get to the back rank. Queen takes on A1. Here we're going to go ahead and win this piece right here. This one right here, what is this one? Bishop takes H3 with queen H5 check. Queen to H1 is checkmate. Just another smothers mate here. Is it bishop takes E6 check? It is, because it's check and then mate there on G7. Hey, how's it going, Ecox? Let's see here. Queen to E2 is check and then mate in H2. Awesome. This one right here is a free piece. I think so. I don't see anything better. This one right here, where's the check? Where's the check? There it is. It's rook check with the queen to back rank mate. This one right here, is it bishop G7 to win on B2 here to take the rook. This one right here, just rook takes, right? Just a free rook. This one right here, free queen, thank you. This one right here, I think we just take the rook, right? This one right here, unprotected rook, so it's check and takes. This one right here, we gotta get out of check, and then we'll look for a discovery. Bishop B5 check is the only unprotected piece there. This one right here, let's get the king here. King here, oh, I guess it was pawn takes there. Is it rook to D5 check here, or knight A6 check? I think it's knight A6 check here, because we at least win a piece here. Ooh, perfect. This one right here, back rank checkmate idea has to be it, right? Let's do queen check, rook check, and at the end of this, it's unprotected queen. This one right here, rook to D check. Remember, the queen cannot checkmate by herself. She's going to need help. She got help from over here. This one right here is knight takes, and then pins and wins idea. Yep, that was right. This one right here is unprotected rook, maybe? Yes, pawn takes. Oh, I did miss this check. I think I have to play pawn up. Okay, pawn takes here for a free tempo on the rook. This one right here, is it back rank checkmating idea? Oh, it's actually a attraction check takes. This one right here. Oh gosh, I want to play queen check, and I think either way, we're going to be winning the queen here, because bishop here is a skewer, and that's pretty cool. This one right here, what is this one? Queen H8 check? Oh, queen G7 check, then pins and wins. Not the check all the way over there. Queen takes F3 has to be the move, right? And I think we just convert in a king and pawn endgame here. So check and then takes. We had too many pawns there. This one, queen to D3 check is the right? Oh, no. The rook check? No. Queen check first, then the rook check, because the queen is unprotected here, or else they get checkmated. This one right here, what is this one? Ah, there we go. Would you say puzzles are a good way to learn, or is it just warm-ups? It's actually one of the ways that I've become a very strong chess player is to do these every day. And I do a lot more than just what you see here, guys. But yes, Israel, it's very important to do these. It's a warm-up for a reason. It's how I can become better and learn. It makes me a fast calculator. I'm able to learn patterns, new ones. Believe it or not, I'm still learning new patterns in chess. And then obviously just get the patterns recognition to me. I play bullet chess, so guys, if I don't get the checkmates down, my opponents will flag me. I'm too slow, believe it or not. I'm one of the slow guys, and with the people I play against. Okay, so yes, this is very good for you if you're trying to become a strong chess player. If you're not, don't worry about it, right? We'll do one more, and then we'll jump into a Let's see here. We'll jump into a public arena. And again, at that point, if you have openings you want me to play, just let me know, and I'd be more than happy to do them. Oh, man. Trying to jump onto the tickety-tockety, but I don't know. It's taking a minute just to load in, I guess. It's like I'm pretty sure I went live on there. But let's do one more puzzle battle, and then we'll have some fun jumping in to a daily arena. Two. Treat me like I'm Uncle Lou. It's just a poo. All right, there we go. We're jumping into our tickety-tockety. Here we go. Back rank checkmate. Rook to d1. Then we're done. Another back rank checkmate. 1-2. This one right here is it just a free piece there? I think so. I think it's just bishop takes there. It's a bit scary, I'm not going to lie. Walking into discoveries are never something that I would like to do. Checkmate here on f7. F2, deadly kiss, checkmate. F2 again, deadly kiss, checkmate. Queen to d8 is a checkmate. Queen takes on f7 is a checkmate. What is this one? Queen takes on f2 will lead to a back rank mate. Queen takes on h3. Queen takes on f1. A good pattern I learned from this place, chess.com. King takes and then king back. Here we go. Rook check, and then this rook will mate. This one right here. Let's bring the queen in. But what's the best way to bring the queen in? Queen to g5 check. Then we bring the rook in for the mate. This one, knight to d3 is a smothers mate. Knight check here is just a fork. This one right here, bishop f5 check, probably is good because it's going to lead to an attraction to the square. What is this one? Rook takes g5? I think it is, right? Rook takes g5, rook takes g5 for a double threat. We have to play the rook back, and queen takes h3 will lead to a mate. Past pawns must be pushed, no time to waste. And here we go, easy endgame win. This one is just h2 is deadly kiss checkmate. This one right here, what is this one? Rook f4, is this a checkmate too? Don't even worry about making that queen there. Free rooks, don't threaten me with a good time. Free queens, always try to capture first when you're in check. Knight takes here. This one right here, is it just pawn takes here? It looks like a good move. I don't see why not. I didn't see anything better. Another free knight. Let's take it. What's this one right here? Knight to f5? I don't know this one. Let's go knight to f5 here, making a threat against the... Oh, I guess that was wrong. King takes, and this one, guys, is all about king position, okay? Once you get the position, then you should be good. What is this one here? Rook check here. We're trying to remove the defender for this bishop. This one right here. Bishop takes d5, leads to a win for a fork-a-rooney. Always look for the forced moves, guys. This one right here, two unprotected piece looking, right? Bishop to d4. I don't know why. Is that the move? Okay, it is. I guess it leads to a fork right here because now the bishop will be taken. Here we have a smothers mate idea, which is, again, one of the ones I learned here. This one right here. What is this one? Queen to g1 check, and then the idea is to pin and win this queen. This one right here, bishop g6 check. And then queen takes on... Oh, okay. Check, check. Oh, no, my queen. Thank you, Eric Rosen. What's this one right here? Rook to d3 for a fork, attacking the queen and the knight. And then king runs over here to d8. The rest bishop f4 check would have been played. Back rank check. Is this the idea? Okay, then rook e7 check. And then we got to figure out... I think it's queen f8 here, right? And then rook check is going to mate. This one right here is unprotected rook, so we're going to rook check first. Nope. Oh, I guess not. Oh, it's queen check, queen check. 37 is still not a bad way to get started. Good morning, guys. How is it going? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I tried bullet, but my time management sucks. Yes, when you're first starting out, do not go for bullet, guys. Go ahead and practice your 10-minute games, your rapids, okay? Don't be playing fast chess like me. Hey, how's it going, Nicholas? Hey, how's it going, man? Oh, man, thank you so much for a 5-day streak. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Yes, I've been practicing, guys. I've been practicing. The 4 knights opening, please. You got it. With the 4 knights, though, if I do play it, I might play the Halloween Gambit with it, okay? Spooky season is coming up, okay? And I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but I love the holidays. And, well, I want them here sooner and sooner. Yo, I think you should try the Caro Cant. I will play the Caro Cant for you, Thomas. I'm not a proponent of it. I don't condone your actions, but I will play it for you. Let's go ahead and jump into the 3-minute public arena. Where else do I stream? Right now, I'm on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and also on Facebook. They're doing the 1-hour pawn to g3, and I'm going to go ahead and skip that one. Fee and kettle systems are okay, but let's go ahead and jump into a 3-minute arena, and let's have some fun. I have the Caro Cant. Someone recognize... Oh, hey, how's it going, Varun? Thank you for joining us. over there on Facebook. So yeah, we got the Carol Cant. Someone asked for the 4 knights. Let's go ahead and try pawn to e4. We're taking on a 1900. Ugh, they went ahead and said no thank you. Let's go ahead and play knight to f3 and go for an open Sicilian here with pawn to d4. Open Sicilian means just that we made a pawn takes, usually meaning that if the game's going to get very aggressive. In open positions, you get really good attacking chances. Bishop b4, this is called the Sicilian pin variation. Bishop goes to d3 right here. Let's go ahead and castle. Pawn to d5 is a typical bad move and loses a piece. 4 pawns. Are you talking about the 4 pawns in the d4 opening over there? Iron. Let's go and play king h1. Sometimes they play bishop g4 here, but it's really not that good of a move. My queen wants to go here anyways. So this is just a free tempo, and a lot of times I can get really good attacks against this guy. So we'll see how that goes. Queen c8 got played. So there's a few moves here. I think the easiest one is f5. And now we see that the bishop can be trapped here. And although I will lose pawns in front of my king, well, I really don't mind, to be honest. Why don't I mind? Well, because this is actually open files over here. And when this closed, yeah, it's going to be a-okay. Let's go pawn to h3, and the bishop is trapped. Here we go, guys. Good morning, good morning. Hope you're having a fun Monday. Knight d4 was the hope that I'd take, and after pawn takes, I'd pin and win. But in these kind of games, guys, you say, come look over here. Don't look over there. Don't worry about that side over there. Worry about the king side over here, where I'm going to be winning at least a piece. And again, like I said, after queen to g3 here, I'm already threatening bishop takes on h6. Ah! They saw the idea, and they stopped it. What a meanie, what a weenie. Let's go knight to d5 here. Ugh, and again, a very tough move for them. Knight takes b4, knight to f6 check, and knight to e7. Ugh, this game will probably be ending pretty soon here. I love to play Sicilian. I want to be your Sicilian chess coach. I want to be known as the Sicilian coach, man. I love Sicilians. White or black, it does not matter to me. Get out my hay. I got my Doja Cat over here, and they're going to go ahead and call it. As I said, already knight e7 check is being threatened, and the bishop, I don't think there was nowhere for the queen to move to defend and stop this. And even if they try to do that, guys, they probably will get mated very soon here with, gosh, even queen takes g4 checkmating ideas. So, all right, thank you, thank you. Does he play viewers? Not typically, no. You're more than welcome to join into the arena, and then you can. But I typically do not play viewers. If you are a paid subscriber, then I do that. I do that. Memberships on YouTube payment or the one on Twitch, I do those. I think there's one on Instagram, although I don't think I set it up. And I think there's one on Tickety Tockety, but I haven't done that. All right, let's go and jump to the next one. Someone's wanting a Carol Cant, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. Yeah, the problem with playing viewers is it kind of slows things down because I like a fast pace, if you couldn't tell. And yeah, I just like a little bit of more fast pace, and there's so many people asking and stuff, and I'm just like, it's okay. Okay, someone played d4. No one gave me an opening to play with d4, so let's go and play pawn f5. What's going on, Emmanuel? Hello, everyone. How's it going? Let's go knight to f6. This is called the Dutch defense. What I'm going to be playing with, there's 3 main Dutches, and this one we're playing is called the Stonewall Dutch because we have a stone wall over here. And our opponent's playing this pretty well. Watch out for Raiden. Bishop back to c7. Let's go knight to d7 here. And the idea is going to be hopefully to play knight to e4 and knight to e5 here. I can already tell from our opponent that they are a decent player. Let's go ahead and play, is it queen g5 here? I kind of like this move, queen to g5. Or queen h4. You know what? Let's go ahead and play knight to f6 here. Let's see what happens. We could trade there, but that doesn't really help us. I'm not too sure if they're going to castle kingside or not. If they do castle queenside, we're ready to go ahead and attack them on the queen side. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Knight to g4 doesn't do anything. What do we play here? Let's go and play knight takes. Knight to e4. And we'll have bishop takes e5 ideas. It's one of the good and bad things of this opening is that although it's a very solid one, you can see here that the opponent's playing well here with a pawn f3. This is actually really strong. This is how you actually beat this opening. Most lower rated players will not know this kind of stuff though. Rook a2. Oof. That is either a genius move or a computer move. Let's go ahead and play pawn to f4 here. An interesting idea. The idea is to get them to take and then play the knight to h5. But rook a2 is insane. Pawn takes there. Let's go ahead and play knight to h5. g3 gets played. Uh-oh. They're not playing immediately. That's not a good thing. Usually you can tell whenever you're playing the computer because they are going to take the same amount of time each time here. Yeah. And they're definitely playing well above their pay grade here. Queen takes g5. f4 does not work here. They have to play there. They obviously saw that that didn't work. So let's go ahead and play queen to g7 here. And then ideas are about bishop g6 and maybe even knight to f4 now. Oh, knight takes g3 is going to be a nice idea here. And I would be happy to take a draw against this guy. Bishop to g6 here. Oh, look at that. Very nice move. Knight to g4 here. Threatening to do that check. Let's go ahead and do bishop g6 real quick. And then, oof, again, I'll be happy to draw this game. Very happy to draw this game. Bishop takes d3. Bishop to here. Oof, oof. This is not going to be fun for me, guys. Not fun at all. I don't know what I'm supposed to play here. Rook f7. Knight check here. Bishop h6 is strong. Oh, we can play queen takes d4 check here. Oof, I don't know. I don't know. I miss this. I miss this. Knight to g4 here. Let's see what happens here next. Knight takes g3 is a move. Again, they play there. Bishop takes d3. Doesn't really do what I want in this position. Let's see. What do I play here? Knight takes g3. Knight to f6. Pawn to e5. Bishop takes d3. Unfortunately, I think I have to play bishop takes on d3 here. Man, they're outpacing me. They are outpacing me. Typically, I don't get outpaced by someone 600 points below me. Typically. Here we go. Rook to f6. Rook to f5 maybe. Let's go rook to g6 here with the idea of e4 ideas. And rook over to f8. I don't know. I think now I might be playing a human. Again, very weird that they haven't just moved it already. Wow. Again, very, very suspicious play here. I don't think most humans are going to bring their bishop to f4 there. Let's go knight g7, knight to f5 here. All right, perfect. Knight to f5, threatening knight takes on h4 in check. And maybe knight to d4 here next too. Wow, okay. I cannot tell what this guy's going to do. Knight takes on h4, rook check ideas. I assume he'll just play king takes or pawn. Okay, wow. Yeah, I was not expecting that because that the other move was more computer. The computer would just play king takes and say, I'm not going to do that. Let's go ahead and play e4 here. Unprotected rook is the idea. Okay, pawn just takes. Knight to e1, I assume they'll play. King up to g7 here. Oh my, oh my. King back to g2. Pawn takes in check. Yes, they'll go ahead and look for trades here. Rook check here. The pawns are weak over here. Let's go ahead and play rook to e4, putting pressure on h4. Bishop to d8. Perfect. The pawn looks like it's going to fall. It does not. We're going to play bishop f6 after rook to f4. Oh, interesting. Bishop check there. Bishop back. Looking to go bishop to b2 and attack the pawn chain. All right, bishop to b2. I don't see any good checks for them there. We're threatening over here now. Let's play a5 and try to break the chain. Perfect. Bishop to e5 here. And let's go king h6, threatening g5 now. Rook a4 is also very good for me too. All right, g5 still wins the piece here. Oh my gosh, dude. The 1600s are getting stronger and stronger every day, eh? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Yeah. That was very, very suspicious. Very, very suspicious. Hey, how's it going, Jack James? Thank you so much for the sub. I did see that. If you would like to play a game, please let me know. I do 1 minute or 3 minutes for anybody on there. All right, guys, let's go to the next one. This one, I'll be playing the white side. I did have someone asking for a 4 knights opening. So, yeah, let me know what you'd like to play, what you'd like me to play. And, yeah, it's a very weird game. Very weird game. Usually 1600s don't play like that. Again, they were outpacing me, and they knew the opening really, really well. So, the 4 knights Halloween, that's what I want to play. And thank you for a first-time chatter over here, Soulside over here. Hey, Soon is here today, guys. Again, I'm so excited for Halloween time. I've got my Oogie Boogie over here. For those that don't know, this is for the Nightmare Before Christmas. And, of course, I got my water, pineapple. So coffee, water, repeat. Okay, here we go, guys. Thank you so much for the gift over there. Yeah, I think so. I think he turned it on, turned it off. Oh, thank you so much, Plank, and thank you for joining us on over here. I'm also on the Instagram. And good morning to my dear sister, Me and your nephew are listening in Montana. Awesome, awesome. Here we go. This does look like me in the morning, huh? Too big of a smile. I would say if I was going to be in that world, I would definitely be looking for it. Okay, here we go, guys. E4. Let's take that centaur. Oh, no, another 1600 from Indonesia. Watch out, guys. Here we go. They're playing the Scandinavian. E takes D5. Knight to C3, attacking the queen. Bishop over to E2. Queen E5 check. A typical bad move in these ones is do not bring your queen out too early. Knight takes on E2. Let's go and play pawn B4. Let's have a little bit of fun here. This one is... Oh, they don't want the free pawn. Probably a human. Probably a human. Only a non-human. Only a human would not take a free pawn. Let's go and play bishop F4 with the idea of taking over here. Let's play rook B1 here. Pawn takes here, threatening over here, developing with a threat. That's all we're doing, guys, is trying to bring our pieces out as soon as possible. That's my cycle too. My sister over here. You know what? Bishop takes is good with pawn takes. Pawn takes is good here too. Let's go and play bishop takes, because after pawn takes, we're going to get a... well, we might be winning. We definitely want a pawn here already because the rook is unprotected. But free pawn is free pawn. Can I play pawn to C7 here? Almost. Knight F4 is what I want to play. The whole idea here, guys, is to try to keep making complications against the king that is not castled here. So we're going to keep looking for weird little moves. And unfortunately, they're stopping all my fun here. A true Scandinavian. They don't like you to have fun. Let's go ahead and castle. Unfortunately, I don't see anything better. I was trying to get the queen B5 check in by kicking the queen off that diagonal, but to no avail. Our opponent is a good player. Pissing me off. Here we go. Bishop D6, a good move. Not only does it attack a piece, but it's also defending against C7 here. Let's go ahead and play... I don't know. What am I supposed to play here, guys? Rook B5 is an annoying move. Let's try rook to B5 here. I'm not too sure where the queen will go. The idea is to play the knight to H5 here and attack on H7 here. Make it Philidor's defense. Oh, that would be fun. What's the website name? I own a chess club, and the website is going to be Complete Chess. Here we go, knight to H5, threatening on F6. And as you can see, I got a free tempo with the knight here to attack. So that's one of the threats here. You look like a Meteoron or from Supernatural. I've never seen the show, so... I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm going to say it's good because I assume everyone is always being nice to me. Let's go ahead and play... oh, I really want to play knight to B5 here. But I think... Takes here. D7. Okay, let's try that out. Knight here. Attacking the queen. We're hoping that they just take here. They might try queen B4 and pawn to C3. We're leaving this rook hanging. Ah, a nice move here. Knight takes D6 got stopped, and not a free tempo here. Again, we got to watch out for these guys from Indonesia. They're just too good at chess, guys. They're too good at chess. Let's go ahead and play the rook to F1. The same idea is here. I'm not really changing anything. We want to ruin their pawn structure for this king, and we're still threatening over here. So, not terrible for me. Knight takes D6. This was the original plan. Pawn C7, pawn C8. It was not really a huge threat for me, to be honest. I already had calculated that I was going to have the pawn to queen over here, guys. Here we go, pawn to C7. And this is actually a very nice position for me. Maybe C4. And they're going to have to be careful here, too. Rook to G8 is an amazing move here, guys. Rook to G8. Please Google it. Oh, no. I will Google it later. I will Google it later. Oogly googly. Oogly googly. I don't know, guys. What am I supposed to play here? I really want some checkmating ideas, but I don't see any. Let's go ahead and just play knight takes here. Pawn C4. I don't know, guys. Let's go ahead and play pawn H4 real quick. Back rank checkmates are gone. I want to move the rook. I just have to be very careful with it. Okay, so they did play there, which is not good for me. Let's go ahead and play the rook to E1, D1. I can't go anywhere. Queen to G5 here. Okay. So queen G5 here is queen D8. Oh, no, it doesn't have queen to D8 there. That's just a terrible move. Yeah, they could just take. Rook E1. Uh-oh, time is getting low. I thought I was going to have queen G5 check there defending. Queen takes on H5 here. Ugh, the 1600s, guys, I'm telling you. I will beat 2000s, but I cannot beat 1600s. They're the ones that I worry about whenever I play online. Here we go. Rook takes on e6 ideas. Let me see here. Rook to e3. I think this is a human. I think this is just a smurf, though. Okay, rook to g3 here. Back rank checkmates. They're playing really well, but I definitely think this is a human. All right, rook check there. King goes to h2, and the rook is helping for back rank checkmating ideas. Let's see what they play. Let's see what they play. Position is not too bad because of their weak king. Let's go queen h6 here. Checkmating ideas. And what do we play? I don't know. I don't know here. Maybe king to h2 right away. Let's go rook to f3. And then, I don't know. Queen g. Okay. So queen there. Rook here. Rook to g3 will be ideas. Rook to e3, probably next move is going to get played. Queen to g5. Ugh, and he was able to force the queen trade. So check there, king there. Game ain't over yet. I can try to flag him because, well, that's what lower-rated players do like me. Rook to b3, just trying to survive as fast as I can. a4. Rook over here, rook over here. Rook over here, rook over here. Oh my gosh. Here he comes, here he comes. Ah, dang it. I did a bad pre-move. Rook takes. Rook check there. Rook over here, rook over there, rook over there. Ah, what can you do other than try to pre-move? That's how I take out 1600s, guys. That's how I take out 1600s. I have to flag them. The 1600s are no joke. Typically, I play a really good game, guys. Typically, I play a really good game. But again, when I'm playing online, all these 1600s, I mean, it's like 1400 to 1600. They just outplay me. I don't know what it is. They just outplay me. I play against a 2000. I can outplay them relatively easy. 14 and 1600. I don't know, guys. You guys be the judge. Okay, we're gonna be playing the white piece. Oh no, the black piece is next. I do know I need to do a Caro Cant. I'll try my best, guys. What do you mean by flag 'em? Ah, flag 'em means to win on time. Back in the old days, they used wooden clocks and they used to use a flag to like win on time. So that's what that means. I'm telling you, yeah, no. I feel bad for people at the lower ratings because you probably have to play more cheaters than I do. I only get to play against these guys when I do the public arenas. Typically, I play with the other masters and stuff. You don't have to worry about that. We're behind closed windows. All right, here we go. We have a 1700 from Egypt. Someone asked for the Caro Cant. You got it. Here we go. C6, knight f3 is typically not the best move. Pawn takes on d5. Knight c6 over here. This is a way to play the Caro Cant. It's just not one of the best ways. Black gets 2 pawns in the center and easy development here. Bishop d6 here is good because we're attacking this guy right there. Knight to f6. And then we'll go ahead and castle. Again, black is just happy in these ones. No threats yet. Let's go ahead and play rook to c8 to develop with the threat with knight to b4. They went ahead and stopped that. Let's play a6 threatening b5, b4 here. Perfect. b5, b4 ideas are in the air. Okay, pawn takes here. And here, actually, I'll play this rook over to b8. Actually, we'll play bishop h5. They're going to be playing the knight to e5 here pretty soon. Why? Well, this is where the strong square for them is. And we just bring the rook over here to c8, and then we're going to be trying to play b5 and b4 here. We're doing a queenside attack because, as you can see, they've done a good job by closing the center. Ah, not too bad here. They're threatening to go to c5 here. We can play bishop g6 here first. Because I got to be safe, too. I'm no good at goodbyes. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. The idea is to play knight to c5 here. And then, let's see, what do we do here? Knight d7, knight to e4. We'll go ahead and play a5 here. Because they're going to play b4 here and close down this queen side over here. The question is, what do I do now? Knight here, and then bring the knight there. I think that's what we're going to do. They close the queen side. I don't think they're going to have an attack on the king side here. So we have hopefully some time to build up. Let's see here. Maybe they're thinking about sacrificing there. Let's go knight to h5. No, the plan was to do this, right? Let's Let's just play knight to d7, knight to b6, knight to c4. If they take, well, they would never take here, guys. Why wouldn't they ever take? If they ever did take on d7, then c3 would just be weakness. So we have knight b6, knight to c4 now. I don't know. Maybe they'll think about doing some kind of sacrifice over here. That's up to them, though. 1700s, man. Oh, my gosh. Good morning. How's it going, Thunderstruck? Jobava London. You got it, my friend. Oh, that's interesting. Rook to f3. Let's go ahead and play the pawn, knight to c4 now. I'm not too sure why they played the rook to f3 here. As I said, it's kind of hard to attack. Funny enough, when you have these double pawns, yeah, it's kind of hard to make some stuff happen here. Knight c4 is a good move as it's putting pressure on the pawn here. And if they don't defend the pawn, you best believe I'll take, and then I'll get a pass pawn. So again, we're trying to make them go this way. Perfect. Pawn to e5 here. Let's go ahead and open up. We're making them go back over here, back over there. Yes, I'm on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and on Twitch and Facebook. Why not? Why not? I don't know why people hate Facebook, but yes, we are on there. Let's go d4. I kind of want to play d4, but I also think that's a wrong move too. Let's go and play the knight back to c4. Again, there's no kingside attack here. I like the knight here because it's guarding on e3. We'll try to play d4. The reason why I didn't like it is because there was pins here with the rook. Okay, so they played there. And let's bring the other rook over to e8. Perfect. The rook is now being improved upon. This is going well for us. Maybe queen e5 next. And then the other rook can slide over. Perfect. Knight e5 here. Is this a blunder? It is not. It's a trick. It's a trap. We go rook c7 here, and then the other rook over here. Why was knight e5 wrong? Because they could just play queen e2 here, and this rook is unprotected. Let's just double the rooks here and have a good game. All right, double the rooks here. We're threatening already checkmate in 1, so they're going to have to deal with that. Again, a3 is a long-term weakness they're going to have to deal with. Let's see what happens here. And they just never were able to generate an attack there, so that's their problem, not mine. Let's go rook to e2, simple chess. What's the idea? We're going to keep improving our position with rook to d2, double the rooks here. a3 is hanging here. They don't have any penetration or ways to get into my position. Hope all is well. Looking forward to YouTube on the... Oh, yes, yes. That will be in about 2 weeks, unfortunately. This week, I'm going to be putting my first person there. Oop. And we might have a stream sniper here, guys. Looks like they saw my idea. They saw my idea. Queen to e7 here is bad. Maybe rook to b2 here. Oh, they're threatening to go there, huh? That is not a bad idea. Let's just play rook e5 here. Keep it super simple. We're just going to defend the pawn. Maybe even rook to f5 idea to put pressure on f2. Oh, interesting. Queen over here. No, that doesn't do too much. Knight to d2, knight to e3. Let's play rook to b2 here. Again, one of the ideas is just to double the rooks here. And this is a decent idea. Okay, so we double the rooks now, right? I don't see what... Oh, we got to watch out on time. Always got to watch out for that. But the doubling of the rooks here probably is game over. Probably game over here. Let's go ahead and play... Oh, no, they did a good move. Oh, no, they did a very good move. They're stopping me. Rook to c2. Oh, gosh. Let's do... Oh, gosh. Takes, rook over. I'm going to lose on time, unfortunately. No! Let's go queen to d7. Queen check idea. Oh, man, everyone's just playing super well today. Let's go queen to f5. Oh, I dropped the queen, but I missed it myself, so getting low on time is no fun. Queen to c2 here, threatening the check and also the queen. Let's see, what do we have here? I guess we just take the queen, and then we go queen to d3. Never give up, never surrender. Okay. Ah, knight check there. Queen takes. Queen check there. Queen check there. Queen. Ah, no, the queen was on the wrong square. Good game, Andrew. Are you a master, an expert? I am. I am actually a chess master. Here we go. We're playing against Israel this time. I've already done the Carol Cant. Let's go ahead and try. Oh, someone asked for a Philidor's defense. Let's do it, guys. Philidor's defense is going to start off with e5, right? I believe we started with e5 first, right? Then we go d6, and now we're into Philidor. Thank you for the burner account recommendation. Yes, you got to do the burner account, guys. Here we go. Knight to d7, and now we have our Philidor's defense, at least looking like it. I might have got the move order wrong. You do have to be careful in this, and I don't really play this as black. I think we play knight to f6 here. We have to be careful. One of the problems with this opening can be f7 here. Oh, that's not Israel? Oh, my God. No, it is Israel. That's Israel. I was like, I thought I got confused and put in the Greeks. Here we go. Bishop goes to e7 here. Awesome. Getting ready to castle queen, king side. Let's see here. Let's go in castle. Perfect. Can you coach me? Of course. You're going to have to give me money, though. I don't do it for free. I'm going to take on d4 here. The idea is to put pressure on the e4 pawn. They might be saying that they're going to be castling queenside here. Knight c5 and then pressure on e4. If they castle queenside, well, I'm going to be able to generate a kingside attack. Knight f5 is not a bad idea either. Check inside my link tree and you'll find out where my lessons are. Bishop back to f8 and now the e4 pawn is weak. Knight to f5. Oh, interesting. Knight just takes on e4 here, right? Look at this. Knight takes on d2 check here. One of the tactics I learned when I was a wee lad. A wee lad. There we go. Whew. Thank you so much for the follow. MaxCat, Costco, Don, Frank. Thank you so much for the followers. Yeah, we have a few stream snipers, but that's okay. Thank you for the follow. Ange, User, Jeed. Woof, we got a few of them. We get to take in check here. Of course, if they would have taken my queen, I get to take theirs too in check there. So I'm not sure if that won a piece or not. They have to be careful here. The bishop and the knight here are hanging. I think we'll be okay here, though. What's your peak rating? Online, it's a... what is this? Okay, we'll play knight to c5 here. Developing the knight, also opening up the bishop. And they just dropped the piece there. Oh, no, they did not. Look at that. If I take, then they can take here too, huh? Very nice. Why is everybody always picking on me? Do I play knight to a4 here, or just bishop takes? Actually, I don't mind bishop takes here. If bishop takes on c5 here, we'll just move the queen. And although we didn't really win anything out of this, I don't think we're really doing terrible here either. Queen here to e8. Looking to play queen a4. So out the pen again. We couldn't take right away, guys. If we took, then they were going to take us on d8. Queen a4. Queen takes on a2 idea. Queen a3 check idea. So again, I'm happy with this. Rook b4. I think this is the move for us. Rook b4. Just putting pressure over here. I mean, that's all we can do is just keep adding pressure. Queen a3 ideas, maybe d5 in the future, and bishop e6 is probably going to get played here pretty soon. When it's opposite side castling, one person's on the king side, one's on the queen side, you look to make threats like that. And unfortunately, this is losing. Yes, it is. Bishop takes c2. It loses at least a pawn. Let's go and play rook takes on d4. Bishop takes c2. Bishop takes there. Removing the defender. We're probably only winning some material here. See, this is what I'm typically used to. You see how the person's rating is a little bit lower and I have more time? That's typically what I'm used to. So these people that are like 300 points below and they're outpacing me, I'm like, oh my god, dude, what is going on here? What is going on here? Bishop takes d1, and then we have queen takes on e2. I could trade queens here for the endgame, but I mean, the king is still weak here, so why not? Why not? We're going to bring the rook in here next, and with this weak king, we might be able to get a win here. Queen c2, rook over to e8. Rook over to e5, rook over there. Rook over there, rook over there. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, rook e5 ideas, rook e1 check, of course. Why not take the bishop, then trade queen? There's nothing wrong with that. Just not the way I want to play. Ooh, that's definitely looking wrong here, guys. They should have just played bishop c4 here. I'm going to go ahead and play d5. Remember, guys, it's not about material right now. It's about... Oh, d5 is a great move, guys. Why is it so good? It stopped the bishop to c4, but the real threat was bishop to b4 check, adding in more pieces. This is what we're about, guys. We're trying to add more and more pieces into the attack. And here, what do we play? If queen check doesn't do anything, let's go ahead and just play g6 here. Simple chess here. Again, keeping pieces on the board is going to be best for us. Their king is very weak. We'll add the check in here. Then we'll bring our queen back to a5 here. You don't want to play h5 here, guys. Bishop takes would have been played. So let's do the bishop check here first. And then bishop to g5, threatening checkmate over here. So they have to play the rook queen back. And what do I play? Just bishop f6 here, I guess. Time is low. Let's play rook e6 here, actually. Pawn takes on g6. The new idea is to play rook c6 for the open file. It's not, all these checks do not work because of these ones. I think after this, we're just winning the rook now, right? Yes, rook check. We won the queen this time. There we go. Check, check, and takes. You should check with queen, and after bishop, it was a free queen. Hey, how's it going? Oh, thank you. What did you think, Real Black Queen? Did you think they were decent enough? I had a really great time with both of them. Marcus Aurelius is here. It's a real stream now. How was the match yesterday? It went well. I found out something, though, that was not as happy for me, though. Apparently, you cannot put time odds on chess.com. So, unfortunately, the match was a little bit one-sided because of that. So I need to find a way to do time odds, or maybe I'll do piece odds. I don't want to do piece odds. I'd rather do time odds rather than the piece odds because it was just a bit one-sided. I think with 3 minutes to his 5, I think it would have been very a lot more challenging. To be honest, I don't know. He got me low on time pretty much every game. Thank you for the follow, the big brah, Denny's. I would go to Lee Chess, guys, but I am contractually obligated to chess.com. So I don't think they'd like that. They think they specifically said you have to do one. Okay, here we go. The Polish opening, I should be playing white next. Remember, guys, when you see me getting ready for the next arena, go ahead and put in the openings you like. I should be playing white next here. What do you recommend for 11-1-1-5? I don't know what you're asking there. Amen. What do you mean a 1-1-1-5? Oh, my little girl. Look, I have a child. Oh, why don't they let me do tax write-offs for my child? Mwah. Mwah. Oh, my little girl. I have a child. Okay, go play with your poop now. All right, there we go, guys. Yeah. Oh, I missed a mate? Dang it. I do that sometimes, sorry. All right, someone asked for the Polish first. We got the French. Remember, guys, I need a black opening also for d4 in case they play it, okay? The eyes. It's in the eyes, Chico. They never lie. They never lie, guys. Here we go. Let's go on to our next game. What a cutie. I know. People say they always have the cutest dog, but they haven't seen my dog. Cecilian or London. Oh, hey, what's going on, Alex? Alex is here, one of our regulars. Alex the Phantom. Alex the Phantom. Oh, my God. I'm scared. It's a 1300, and they're from Indonesia, bro. Nothing scares me more. I'm supposed to play the Polish opening. I don't know how to play the Polish. Here we go, b4. And I think they typically play e3 against me. They usually wait for like c5 kind of stuff. We're going to treat this like a London system almost. Okay, b5 here. Oh my God, he's actually playing like a 1300. Oh my God. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed that they're playing like a 1300. They're not playing all the best theory. Okay, knight to d2 here. Pawn to h3, kicking the bishop. Let's go ahead and castle. A4 and C4. Funny enough, the Polish always gives me problems. I have a friend who plays the Polish, and he has like a video I need to watch on how to beat the Polish, so I need to do that. Knight takes on C4. Free tempo on the bishop, because you best know I will take this guy. You best know I will take this guy. And hopefully they'll blunder and just play the knight to D7 here, which is a typical move. Bishop to A3. For the person who's asking, hey, Jesse, why didn't you play Bishop A3 earlier? Because the pawn was on B5, guys. They would have pushed it forward, okay? So you don't have to run to chat. Do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? I was never cool enough to be invited to play Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. Here we go. Bishop takes. And I want to get out of this pin. So we're just going to play the bishop to E2 and then play knight to E5 here. The Bogo Indian defense. Ah, there you go. The Bogo would be fun. That only happens with the pawn to B3, though. We'll go ahead and play the knight to E5 now, bringing the knight to the center, attacking the bishop. Most likely they're going to play queen takes here, guys. Notice that I'm not worried about queen takes, as this is an unprotected rook. Knight D7 gets played, as I planned, and then we'll bring the rook over to B1. And we're threatening over here, we're threatening over there. We got threats everywhere. Do you aim for IM? I do not aim. I have no aims other than to become a stronger chess player. No aims. Pawn takes here. Oh, I should have played knight takes here first. It doesn't really matter. We'll play knight takes now. And then rook takes on A6 here. Queen takes. We have a great position here. My rooks are looking beautiful on this open file here. Sheesh. What's going on, Toe? What's going on? I love the dog. I love her too. She is half Dachshund and half Chihuahua. So she's full B-I-T-C. Oh, what's that over there? Okay, so pawn to H6 here. I think the idea should be easy here, guys. we're going to be able to win the knight here. Oh, gosh. Okay, so queen to d6. Let me see here. Oh, dude, I almost played queen c8, check, exclam. Let's play queen to d6 and see what happens here. Queen to d6. We're going to try to put pressure on f7. Knight to f6. Okay, here we go. I got to watch the time. I guess rook to b7 is a decent enough move. Oh, I have to be careful. Queen e1 check is one of the threats here. Let's play queen to c5 here. An easy way to win this is to try to get the pawn across the board, but it's going to take a moment here. I assume they're not going to trade queens here, as this would be a bad idea. This is already winning. Perfect. I want an already winning position. Threat now is queen check, queen to c2, and this will force the queen shade. Perfect. So check. The king has to go to h7 here, and then check, and now this should be an easy win. Always looking for your live, man. Well, thank you. I come live pretty much every day around this time, so yeah, put it on the calendar. And, yeah. Okay, guys. All we have to do now is create a pass pawn. So f3, e4, and then hopefully get the pawn to d5 here. At what age did you start playing? I started playing chess pretty late for most chess players, at least good chess players. I started pretty late, around 15. Rook to d2. Actually, just king to e3. G3, it doesn't really matter. They're going to try to push their pawns this way. We're going to try to push our pawns that way. Uh-oh. That is bad for me, though. Should I just play g3 here, though? Yeah, g3. After knight takes on h3, d5. Oops. I'm assuming they play d5. We'll wait a second. Here, perfect. d5. The knight doesn't really have anywhere good to go. And the only thing that can stop it is the king. So, yeah, this should be good. d6. And now they just blundered this because I just played d7 here. And then there's no way to stop the queen, right? Should I just add the pawn takes in here real quick? Or d7 here? I'm going to just play pawn takes here because why not? If they do play the king back, then it would have been okay. But yeah, gave up a queen. Gave up a pawn, but the knight got very inactive, and then the calculation got easy. The knight would have been able to come back and defend a little bit better over there. You come to my live only at this time of the day? Yes, I do. This is the only time I do live. I have a job, and I teach and play chess for a living. That's my job. But you know, I have to work there too. I have private lessons and everything, so before I go into work, I get to spend time with you guys. I'm very, very happy I get to hang out with you guys. Queen takes on g4, rook to f5, queen to g4 check. Let's just go ahead and check here. Rook takes g5. Most likely they'll blunder with this move because of the discovery. All right, queen takes f5 check, and we'll end this with a beautiful rolling rooks checkmate pattern. Queen check. And then rook here is a good way to stalemate. So we go check, check, and mate. Let's see. Can you show how to checkmate with the queen and rook? There you go. You ask, you get it. There you go. He is literally him. I am him, whoever him is. My name's actually Jesse James Lozano. Thank you for the follow. Chars. And also Ewan. Jack. John, thank you for sharing the live. Of course I'm listening, amigos. I can't put it loud enough or else I will get in trouble. You're okay. You're okay. One of the popular streamers I just did a podcast with, he started really late and he's already 2,000. I think he said around 24, 25. So at 27, you can still hit what most chess players want, which is to hit that 2,000 elo. I don't know why 2,000s are our thing. It ends with a 2, so people love it. Thank you so much for the follow. Destroyer. Pape, Kai, whatever those things are. Can you do a Nakamura-like calculation? I do it all the time because Nakamura does what every chess player does. We only do it out loud, guys, okay? It's just calculating out loud. That's all we do. But yes, I can do that. Him means you're that guy, like, really good. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. People have called me good. Who is the goat for you? My dad. I'm just kidding. He's terrible at chess. The real goat, obviously, is Magnus Carlsen. Why do I sometimes play really good and really bad? You're not consistent. Next question. There we go. As a current geriatric, what's the highest elo I can get to? For most people, I would say just 2,000. But for you, Real Black Queen, I think only Master is the lowest you can get to. Only the lowest. I think you can go above that. Thank you for the follow, M. Woke. And thank you for the roses, Captain. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Thank you for the gifts and all those cats. I had a dog, but whatever. I'm not going to get mad. All right. Hey, Jerry, how's it going? Looking lit? I try to. I don't know if you guys noticed my chest club right here. I hope it's not obvious. All right. Thank you for the follow, Crite. And, okay, here we go. We're going to go on to our next game, guys. And we're going to be playing the black pieces. I know I saw Sicilian. I saw... What else were the openings we were supposed to play, guys? Remember, let me know what you want me to play, and I'd be more than happy to play it for you. Cheers! Happy Monday. Everyone loves Mondays, and I do too, because I get to hang out with you. All right, we're taking out Romania now. We got white here. Someone asked for a London system. Actually, someone asked for a Jobava London, which I hate, so let's do it. Knight to F3, Bishop to F4, and then knight to c3 here. This goes against my principles. I want to play c4 here. But knight c3 is terrible. Let's do it. Ever play amateur teamies? I have. It's I went there, I think, 2 years ago. I missed my own, what's it called? My own proposal because I accidentally did it. I was supposed to do it on what's it called? I was supposed to do it on Valentine's, but apparently one of the best attended chess tournaments for men is during Valentine's. Whatever you want to take away from that, you can. It's really annoying, though, guys. Can we choose a day not Valentine's Day? I said yes to the team, and then I found out it was there. I was like, oh, dude. Come on, guys. Come on. We have to watch out for this kind of stuff. Let's play pawn h... Oh, actually, knight takes d6 check here. Just winning a piece. You guys got me into the conversation, man. I almost messed up. Trumpowski, Sicilian French. There we go. Yeah, I missed my own proposal. I'm going to play knight takes here and then bishop takes. Oh, look at that. We do need to be careful because if we take, then the bishop gets trapped there. So bishop takes here, knight takes here. Actually, we're going to play there and then knight takes here. The bishop's not trapped now since we can have bishop to d6. So knight takes, bishop d6 check here. Obviously, I'm okay with the... Oh, actually, we're okay, right? We just play queen to d2. And then... Oh, gosh, we didn't win a piece here, guys. All right, that's okay. Bishop to d6 check, and we'll just castle. We're going to have to just deal with being in a good position. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. Watched 2 games. I loved it and started following. Well, thank you so much for the follow me, and I appreciate that. You've got great taste if you like to watch me play chess. At least that's what I like to tell people. Let's go ahead and bring the other rook over to e1. Ooh, is one of my songs on? It's just another Doja Cat. It's still good. It's still good. I love Doja. She's coming to San Antonio. I'd love tickets. Doja, if you're there, I can't afford your tickets, but I will go if you give me tickets. If I could take my wife, that'd be good too. If you don't want her to go, it's up to you, you know. Let's go h4 here, h3. I don't know what they're doing over here. I need to get attacking ideas. Let's go queen c3. Actually, we'll play h3 here. I'm scared. I'm scared. Thank you for the follow, Lilo. Good bishop move here. I think my bishop just goes back to a3. We're trying to keep this knight from going to the good square right there. Queen c3, queen b3 for double attack on b7 and f7 ideas over here. I'm just keeping it real, Joshua. She might not want my wife to go. She might not want my wife to go. But Doja! Hear me! Want to play? No, I don't, but thanks for asking. King g6, not a bad move here. Let's go ahead and play... What do we play here? The new idea is to try to kick the queen away for a check. Let's go ahead and play queen c3, queen b3. There's not many weaknesses here, guys, so I can't take advantage of anything right now. When you're about 1,700 to 1,900 FIDE, what did you do to improve? I actually got stuck at 1,900. And in about a year or two, I went from, 1,000 was my first rating to about 2,000. And there was 3 gaps. I went from I went to 1,000 right away, and I went to 1,300, 1,500, 1,700. I guess there's 4 gaps, 1,700 and then 1,900, and then I got to 2,000, and then I hit master. So around 1,700 for me. Again, we're all different, guys. For me, it was let's double the rooks here. Rook e6 to attack, double the rook. Oh, you're gonna get me low in time and lose. Oh, we also come a 95 check, which is pretty cool. Rook takes c6 is also another idea. For me, it was my openings. So, knight to e5 check, and then we could take here on c6. Pawn takes there, pawn takes here. This is pin is win. Okay, what's the idea here? King h5, funny enough, might be one of the best moves. But, yeah, I was going to say it's kind of hard to say to play that. Rook check there because, I mean, I guess I could grab a pawn. Oof, now they're just getting checkmated. Check and then... Oh, I got to figure this out. What is this one? Ah, check. I don't know. Queen check here. Go for the win. Why not, Jesse? Knight check here. Oh, I'm winning. Perfect. I missed that I was winning the queen. I have queen h5 checkmate and queen check here. They'll probably play rook f8 and miss this checkmate in one. Bam! You guys trying to just make me talk into the loss. I found out. There we go, guys. There we go. All right. That queen is annoying. She is annoying. She was stopping so many of my checks for the longest time there, dude. Thank you, Romania. Thank you for the follow, Nikolai, Bob, AG, man. Remember, water, coffee, water, coffee, water, coffee. Water and coffee, my friends. That's how an old person like me does it, okay? I don't know you young whippersnappers that are trying to, like, drink in the morning to have fun or whatever. I gotta wake up. I gotta wake up. I need the energy. Thank you for the follow, Dave here, and Ayo. Yes, you're watching Complete Chess. I am Complete Chess. Okay, so I should be playing what color next? The black pieces? I know someone asked for Sicilian, so I would like to play Sicilian. Caden asked for a Scotch, Accelerated Dragon. I don't think I've done my Accelerated Dragon yet, so I'm more than happy to play that. Get ready, guys. I'm going to be getting my Halloween Gambit course ready. Get ready for that. It's going to go over the Halloween Gambit. There you go. What's your highest heal ever? It's Bullet, because that's usually all I play, that I try to do well at. And then it's like 2,700, I think. All right, free lessons given. Ooh, watch out. Let's go ahead and play pawn to e4, d4 here, d5, and f3. Let's go ahead and play a Kara Kant. And we're going to be playing what's called the fantasy variation, pawn to f4. We switched into now what is called a French defense. And I love this pawn to f4. Ah, I love this structure. This is played by a person that does not like to be attacked. Why? All they're doing is pawn moves here, guys, and they typically are going to try to close the position. I take this pawn not to win it. It's just to make the position different. Pawn to b4 here is perfect timing. We're going to hang on to this guy. After pawn takes here, b4 gets played. Queen takes on a1. Look at all these pieces they have out. I'm sorry. I mean, asleep. Asleep, 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 asleep. This is the sleeping army versus the wakened army. They can play the knight to f5 here, and I'll bring my... Oh, they played the knight there. Typically, they bring the knight to f5 here. I'll go ahead and just bring the bishop back to g1 here, and then pawn to h3. Yep, that's okay. Pawn h3. Oh, funny enough, this guy is trapped. Wow, that worked out nicely. Yeah, they're so used to this kind of stuff. Oh, interesting. I guess pawn takes here. They don't even win a pawn. Oh, but the game's over. It didn't really matter at all. Spooky season is coming. You still play that Accelerated Dragon with a5 against the Maranti? I still do. I have theory in it that I've written myself. And thanks for answering the questions. I try my best, guys. Obviously, in between games, I try to do it. I kind of talk in between, but not all the way. What's going on? Go Sleep. How's it going? First time chatter. Thanks for hanging out with me today, man. All right. I'm going to go ahead and do one or two puzzle battles because I love it so dang much. And then we'll go ahead and... jump back into the arena and we'll try to get some more games in there, okay? Here we go. Here we go. Good morning, good morning. Do I improve pressure from time by just playing lots of games? Char, I can honestly say, no, you will not. You have to do something called studying, or else you just keep repeating the same patterns, and, well, they will get you to whatever you're at. Free money here, back rank checkmate. That's why I have to study, and I'm wicked smart. I'm wicked smart, but I have to study, guys. I don't think I would have made chess master without studying. Back rank checkmate over here on f1. Rook takes d2, check and then mate. Checkmate on 1, deadly kiss. Checkmate on h2, deadly kiss. Bishop h6 will lead to a back rank 1, 2. This one right here is just a free knight right there. Rook takes, queen takes. This is don't move the f-pawn tactic. Queen check and then mate. This one right here, queen to d8 is checkmate in 1. Bishop takes here. I could just take. My queen's protected, so you just take there. Unprotected bishop here, so we're just going to take that guy. This one right here, unprotected. Oh, here we take on f6 first because the bishop's hanging. Then we take on d5 for the free piece. Then rook takes over here on e1. This one right here is queen takes check, and then rook will mate over here. This one over here is rook takes knight, free piece, and rooks can move backwards there. Bishop takes on free queen. Queen takes on free queen. This one right here is a free rook. This one right here is a free queen. What's this one right here? Knight to e2 check, unprotected bishop. So we just take that guy, then we take that guy. This is don't move the f-pawn. So knight takes here first, then queen h5 check, and then we... Oh, what did we play here? Oh, the queen is being trapped ideas. Interesting. Queen e6 check, check, and then mate there. What's this one right here? What is this one? Knight c5. I think the idea is to remove the defender for the queen. Yeah, so they have to just take there. This one right here is queen b5 check, and then we'll take the knight. Then we take the knight. This one right here, just pawn takes, because now checkmating squares are there. They're just going to go silly there. Queen takes on f2, check, and then mate on e2, not d2, because the queen was defending. What is this one? Is the queen trapped here? b3 is a good way to lose, I guess, right? What is this one? I think it's... Oh, it's rook b3. And then the queen's trapped. I had the right idea, but I didn't problem solve it correctly. Just simple chess here. Queen h6. Pawn to g3, cutting the hatch there. Pawn just takes. Queen to d5 check and then mate. Oh, check and then mate. Rook f7 is a checkmate in 1. Oh, no, it does not. Queen check here. Bishop check and then mate in 1. This one over here is just queen. Oh, rook to d1 check. Or rook takes g4. Or just knight takes. Ah, knight takes here. Rook takes here. Oh, I think it's rook takes here, actually. Yes, and then queen takes here. We remove the defender there. Unprotected queen. Check. Check. Takes. This one right here. Queen g5 check. Just like simple idea is to remove the defender. Can I take on the back rank? I cannot. I can't take on the back rank. So what do I do? I don't know. Oh, queen a5 check? Oh my god, this worked. Check and then takes. This one right here. Yes, they crapped out and we won by 1. There you go, guys. There you go. Bro, chill. You ain't even that good. Who said I was? But thank you for thinking that. All right. Thank you so much for the follow. It's Caden. I appreciate that. Let's see here. And, okay, that's it. All right. Good afternoon. I'll only start watching chess. I'm trying to get better, and my ELO's 113. That's okay. My wife's rating was at 100, which is fun fact. 100 is the lowest rating you can go on chess.com. And so now, you know, after years and years of trying, she's now I think she's like 120 now. So she's getting better. She's getting better, guys. She's making progress. What? He's very good. It's okay, guys. We don't have to worry with that guy. He's in this part of the negative universe. I'm on this part of the happy universe. Negative universe, positive. Let him go over there. Let him be over there. We don't need to sway people's minds. All right, let's go ahead and get on to the next one. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, she is so good. She's actually getting a lot better, guys. I'm just kidding. I think she's like 150 rating now, so don't want to brag. I'm 600. How do I get better? You know how. If you ain't at least 1,000, guys, you need to be practicing your tactics, okay? Practice your tactics. Here we go. Back rank checkmate. 1, 2. Oh, Advic. I wonder if this is that kid from Austin. We have a master over there. I think that's a master over there. Okay. Rook over here. Checkmates. Queen check, and then we take the rook. Back rank mate. 1, 2. H2 is our deadly kiss. Checkmate. Checkmate on E7. F7. Deadly kiss. Checkmate. This one right here, rook takes on h3 is a fun checkmating pattern. We'll make a queen here and checkmate. Queen to h2 is a deadly kiss. Checkmate. Queen takes on g7 is a deadly kiss. Checkmate. We don't take. We just take the free knight there. If you took, then your knight was going to be hanging, so you don't want a free piece. This one right here, unprotected queen, so it's check and then takes and check. This one right here is queen takes on e6 check and then back rank on h8. Here I think we just win the queen, right? Yes, we just win the queen. This one right here is queen f3 check and then mate there on g2. Queen takes b3 check. Take the free rook, not checkmate because the queen was over there guarding. Queen check, queen check, queen check, and then mate. This one right here is just a free queen. Knight takes over here. What's this one? Just a free rook? Or queen to d4 check. I'm going to go ahead and play queen to d4 check because I don't see how it hurt. It hurt me. It hurt me. Where is the helpers? Rook takes g6 here, check. I think we play this, or just king takes rook. Because the rook check over there? Okay, I was scared. I was scared, guys. I'm scared. Rook takes g2 check, unprotected queen. Queen check there should not lead to a mate. Queen to e3 is a checkmate in one. This one right here, bishop takes on f5 check, I think is the move. This is scary. We got these pieces hanging. Check, check, takes. Unprotected rook, guys. King, pawn, pawn, pawn. This one right here, rook b6 check and then mate. You could take the queen, but we see a good move. Look for a Jesse move. King up, rook to d7 here, trying to get this pawn across the board. Knights are notoriously bad for stopping pawns, so just check. This one right here, free piece? No. It is. Knight takes check and then takes. Calculation matters, guys. This one right here, rook check here, I think is the answer. And then we could take, it's called removing the defender. This one right here, I think we're supposed to play d5 here or what? The whole idea is to get the queen over there to checkmate. But to be honest, I don't even see the idea. b6 here, is the queen trapped or something? I think b6 and the queen's trapped here. That's a hard one, guys. If you don't know that pattern, then it'd be almost impossible to calculate it. Queen takes d3. This is a back rank checkmate over here on d1. Knight to d5, pins and wins. Knight check here. First thing, queen takes, removes the defender. Then bishop takes on f6. What is this one, guys? Queen to e1 check. What is this one? What is it? Someone tell me. Unprotected rook there. That's the idea. So check, check, takes. This one right here. Queen back to b1 check. And then we could take the rook here and check for free. Remove the defender. Queen check, bishop check, and then mate. What the heck is that kind of puzzle? b5 check there. And then c5 here. Just pass pawns must be pushed. c6 probably winning there. Queen f6 check with bishop to c4 will lead to a mate. And we have 38. Can we see you versus high variance? Yes, Lando, you can. I will be posting that not this Friday, but the next. We did a nice collab, and we went ahead and did, what was it? We did a podcast, and we also did a match, first to 7. I need to figure out how to do time odds on there because I am a bit higher rated than him, and I wanted to make the game more competitive. For those that don't know, I have a challenge out to all the chess players, streamers, or anybody in chess, really. It's for a fun podcast / match. And, yeah, it's just fun. So we already had our collab with Chess Fiend. That was fun. We did high variance yesterday, and we did Ted, or, gosh, I know my Neanderthal chess, or Crash Chess. Really, really funny guy. I had a great time, and I'm probably going to have him on the podcast again because even though we only talked for 2 hours, there was more I want to know about the guy. He's very, very interesting. And so, yes, I'm going to be reaching out to more people. If you don't see somebody on the list, guys, let me know so I can reach out to them. Actually, I'm going to reach out because I don't have anybody planned for this week or next week. I should have done that faster. I want to reach out to... I'll reach out to Hannah again. She said she was ready, but, you know, she's very busy, so we're going to wait for hers. I want to play here a bullet match. That is fun and competitive. She's a very strong player. Let's see. You know what? I should reach out to Davina next. Davina would be... If you know somebody I should reach out to, let me know. You should play a match against Zod. Zod is on the list, and we're just waiting for him to be ready. He's busy. Yes. So he's busy, so we're just waiting on him. Oh, Bullet Chess Girl. I would love that. Let me go ahead and see if I can get the collab going with her. So I need to put her on the list. And then Hans, Titus, Daniel Wrench, Joe Bruin. I'll probably do Joe. List. And then who else do we do? I don't know. Who are we supposed to do, guys? Have you ever played Super GM? Yes, I've played Super GMs before. Shams. I've been wanting to collab with Shams. I think it's time now. Sent. And I think that's going to be it for now. But I do want to reach out to Simply Davina. Let's go ahead and do a request. I'll play a match with her. I probably have the favorite in 3 minutes, but she'll probably beat me in 1 minute. She'll probably beat me in the 1 minute, but I think I'll have. I think maybe I'll do better in 3 minutes. She is so fast, guys. She's so fast. 2 hours is a long time. It is. It is. He's not that interesting. Just kidding. I had a great time talking with him, guys. It's a lot of fun. Thank you so much for the gift over there, Divinity. Thank you for the follow, Gid, also. All right, guys. I've showed you my list. If you do have somebody you want me to do it, collab with, go ahead and let me know. Send me a direct message because if you put it in the chat, I'm probably gonna miss it. Again, guys, for those everyone saying General Zod, I've already challenged him, and he said he's gonna play me back, but You guys need to ask him whenever he's ready, okay? Don't ask me. Ask him, okay? You guys have more sway than I do. Okay, let's go ahead and jump over. And, I want to reach out to Witty Alien. I'm not sure if we'll do a match, but I want to do definitely a podcast with him. And then also I'd love to get a chess lesson because everybody wants me to play the Elephant Gambit. And everybody wants me to play the, oh gosh, what is it called? The Alien Gambit. So that's why I want to pay him for a chess lesson for both of those openings. So, okay, guys, let's go and jump back over here, and let's go jump into a tournament. Let's have a little bit of fun. A little bit of fun. I need to go ahead and put on earphones for the next podcast. I hope it's not so bad. I'm sorry, guys, but I am learning, and I'm not very bright, so yes. All right. Ooh, there's only 800 people in here, guys, but you guys are more than welcome to jump in here. It's a public arena. Here we go. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's go ahead and get some games going. We got white here first. Let's go and play D4, and we'll just do a regular London system now. Guys. Sorry, guys. I gave him a bone. There's 2 bones. There's 2 dogs. So what do? They fight over that 1 bone. You know how your dogs are. Here we go. E3 here. Pawn to C3. Knight to D2, bishop to D3. We have small little dogs too, so. Oh, cool. They messed up the move order here. They're supposed to bring the bishop to D6 now, but when they brought the knight to D7, it's no longer defended. Let's play H3 here, see if they want to take. Most likely they will take here. They have to take. If bishop back, they would have been trapped. Let's go to castle here. Hey, can we play the next round, please? Hey, no. Rook to E1. And then knight to E5 here. Pawn takes or bishop takes? Actually, we have to play bishop takes here. Why? If I played pawn takes here, guys, the knight goes to D7 and this pawn's lost. They're just trading off all the pieces here, so I guess we do it. F3, E4. They have weaknesses around their king. Ah, interesting. Let's play E4 or pawn takes and then... Actually, we'll just bring the bishop back to C2. Let's see what they're up to. There we go. Oh, I did a lot of my matches yesterday, guys. So, unfortunately, you're going to have to wait if you want to see it. Crash's podcast will be on this Friday, and then High Variance will be the following, which I think is like the 21st or something. But it's going to be pretty much every Friday we'll have another one. Hey, how's it going, Ved on Instagram? And yes, thank you, man. That's so nice of you. That's so nice of you to say. Thank you so much. Interesting. All right. Bro is not Hillary. I am not Hillary, Brian. I am not Hillary. Pawn takes here, I like. Oh, knight b6 is a weird move. Let's go and play pawn to a4. The idea to play pawn to a5. GM idea. Oh, they stopped me. Pawn takes here. And then I was hoping they'd miss it. Now we have queen to d4 for a double attack on the queen and the unprotected knight. There we go. Rook takes on e4. This is why you practice your tactics, guys. Bishop takes on e4. Queen to d4 is a lame move I might play here just to trade off queens and go into an easy endgame. The 21st is my birthday. Oh, awesome! Well, let me know. I'd be more than happy to dedicate the stream to you, Lando. You've been with me for at least a day, so I like you. I like you. I really like you. Hey, how's it going, Philippines? How's it going? Bishop c2, defending the rook, so no c5 nonsense. King f2. Remember, in the endgame, guys, you need to bring your pieces to the center. What's the winning plan here? Ah, we can bring the bishop back to e4 now, as the bishop's going to be pointing at the pawn structure. Maybe rook to d3, rook to b3. Let's go king e2. King. Man, my algorithm is just blowing up with, what's her name? Doja, which I'm not against. Pawn takes here. Although we did give them an, what's this called? A candidate pass pawn. We gave ourselves a pass pawn here too. Now my king can run forward here. Rook over here or rook here? Rook over here because we would just be encouraging this idea. The next move will be to play rook c6, remove the rook, and this should be an easy endgame. Oh, thank you so much for the gift over there. ASS. Oh, is it Assassin? I hope that's what it is. Here we go. Rook takes here is an easy endgame win, right? So rook takes, king takes, and then king over to d2, and we should be close enough after a3. So rook just takes, king over to d2. And if they push the pawn, we simply take. This is called the box method. So we're inside the box with king to c3. So this should be an easy endgame win. What will happen in this game, guys? Okay, yeah, they went ahead and resigned. What will happen is they're going to run out of squares or moves that are actually beneficial to them. And when that happens, that's whenever I just move my king in and win. Thank you so much for the follow, Caltron and Fonz. Thank you so much. And Gino. How can I join the tournament? Whenever you're on your chess.com, go ahead and go to play and then look at tournaments. And then I'm in a 3-minute arena that has, oh gosh, probably over 1,000 people now. No, it's not 1,000, only 978. There's 42 minutes left, guys. I should be playing the black pieces next. Someone asked for Accelerated Dragon. Someone asked for a Bogo Indian, so those are the two I'm going to go for. Let's see, my favorite chess live to watch. Well, thank you so much, Roddick. I appreciate that. FN Zoom? No. I have to play in those chess tournaments, guys, and I do not play those chess tournaments. Here we go. We're playing against another Indonesian, and what we're supposed to play? Oh, we're supposed to be playing the white side. We'll play pawn to b4. Let's take that centaur. Pawn to b5, knight to f3, attacking the pawn. We got our first elephant gambit. Knight to c3 is what I like to play. Knight takes on e4, pawn to f5, knight to g3 or knight c3. I'm going to go ahead and play knight to c3 here. Knight to e5, is this the idea? To play pawn to d4? Again, I don't know the theory here. Queen h5 check is the idea. Now we can play pawn to d4 here. If they take, we simply just take back. If this move, I think we play bishop c4 here. Yeah, bishop c4 should be a-okay. If they do take, we play pawn takes here. And we'll be in a little bit of trouble, but that's okay. Knight takes, knight to g4, bishop to f4. And I think my position's okay here. Bishop to f4 here. And yeah, the endgame doesn't look too bad here. Bishop back to b3. Still stopping them from castling. Knight to c3 is a very decent move here. Awesome. And then let's get ready to castle. Perfect e6 here. This is perfect timing for e6. Why? The bishop has to retreat. Now, you can just take the pawn on c7 here. But when you see a good move, look for a Jesse-er move. Knight b5 is now threatening. Knight takes on c7. We're going to win the pawn either way. But this time, we're going to be winning the pawn with attacking the rook there too. So, you know, that's how it be. That's how it be. White pieces again. Yeah, sometimes you get double whites, double blacks. It won't kill my day. Pins on the Tomanov. I like the Tomanov. It used to be one of my main openings when I played Sicilian as black because I didn't have to memorize a lot of the things. With that being said, at my level, it is no longer the best move. Unfortunately, here, they're kind of walking into it, guys. I think we have bishop to g5 check here. Their idea was to take on e6. No bueno. No. And now we're going to castle or knight takes on c7. Actually, we'll play knight takes on c7 first here. They have to go to king f8. King e8 loses the game. That loses. Don't be a loser. Knight takes c7 here. Free tempo on the rook. And then we could take back. And then castling queenside here will be good. What's an NM? It's not much. It's not much at all. Thank you so much for the gift, Dora. Thank you for Explora, my channel. Thank you for the follow, unknown language. Looks like, what is that, Sanskrit or, I don't know, transcript or some kind of kips? I don't know. Remember, guys, I'm a dumb American. Knight takes here, then knight takes here. Yeah, knight takes back, and then we're going to go ahead and castle and just be in a very good endgame here. Should I castle kingside or queenside? I said what I said. I'm going to castle kingside only because, I want to keep the h-pawn defended. f3. The idea is to open up the rook here, so pawn takes on e4 here. Pawn to f4. This is important so that they can't play f4 next move here. So now I can bring the other rook over to e1 and win this pawn. What time is it in the country? It is the morning time over here in San Antonio, Texas. Rook takes on f4. And then we'll play rook to e3. And then we'll win the pawn here on e3. Mind you, if they play bishop takes b3 here first, guys, we have to play pawn takes because bishops move backwards. So now rook takes on e3. We'll just win the pawn. I'm doing curls, mid-curl burst into laughter. Remember, guys, I'm dumb American, bro. America! here we go. G3. One of the ideas here is to get the rook active, and so I want to bring my rook out and also give an escape square for my king. Can you explain the ranks? Oh, very simple. Ranks are going to be to the side, and files are up and down. Well, let's go here. Rook to F2. Just guarding over here. If the rook gets active, he will try to attack. F5 is our new weakness. We can play rook to D3 here. And unfortunately, that's what I'm going to do. I don't really want to play like this, but the idea is to bring the rook to D5, F5, and B6 are our weaknesses. And this is the only way for me to try and put pressure on them. Oh, yes, remember. Coffee, water, coffee, water. They move the knight to defend the pawn, but then B5, B6, it's going to be fallen. It all floats down here. The pieces, I mean. Coffee is water. I don't think that's a real doctor, guys. I think he's like a doctor, like Dr. Oz is like a real doctor. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Rook takes B6 check. Rook takes B7. They might add a check in here. Why not? Okay, they bred that back. Let's go rook over here. Rook G7, check for no good reason. Then rook to F7 here. Ooh. I understand what you're doing there. Let's go rook C7. Knight to D4. Let's go king to G2. If they do play knight to F3, we'll just take. We're up so much material here, it doesn't really matter. Pawn to H4, and then we have easy plan here of just pushing these guys across the board. The rook's going to have to be remaneuvered over here anyways. I think he's trolling. I don't see your tournament. Doctor Who. That makes more sense. Good morning, America! Awesome. Here we go, guys. Let's go on to the next one. I should be playing the... What am I playing here? I'm playing the black side next, so I'm going to try to go for Accelerated Dragon or the BOGO Indian if they play the pawn to D4. Mud Dog is here, guys. It's a real stream now. Real stream. Mud Dog's here. How's it going, dude? How's it going? Thank you so much for the gift as usual. X on the screen. There we go. There we go. It's not my tournament. It's a public arena, guys. I do my viewer arena tournaments on Friday. So here we go. D4. Someone asked for a BOGO Indians. We're going to go knight to F6. C4, E6. If they play knight to F3, bishop B4 gets played, and this is known as the BOGO Indian. Pawn to A5 is one of the top moves to be played here. Queen C2, trying to control on E4, so we're going to play D5 to try and kill that idea. The little game here is that they take on B4, guys. I take back with the pawn, and the pawn opens up the open file for the rook, and we can put pressure on that pawn right there. Uh-oh, they're playing good chess as usual. Let's go in castle. Kingside safety is important. And probably C5 here next. One of the main ideas in these kind of openings, guys, is to try, mind you, to open up the position as soon as possible. Let's take on D4 here, and then we'll take on C4. We'll look for free tempos because we're going to try to attack the queen here. Thank you so much for the follow, Lucas. Hey, it's at King Jesse James. I like the sound of that. First time chatter. I like that. E5 or pawn takes on C4 first? Pawn E5. Let's have some fun. Family fun. Again, if they take on B4, we'll just take back this way. Pawn to E4 now. Now the knight would be unprotected. Free tempo there because they were attacking the pawn. Now we take on C4 and see if we can get free tempos with like the rook sliding over and the knight is unprotected here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here, guys. Bishop C3. Interesting. Logical. Logical. I don't know why people say I sound like Hikaru. Take the juice here. Invest in index funds. Pawn to E3 here. Attacking on F2. And maybe even knight to G4 here, too, is a good idea. If they take right away. I am lacking in development here, which is not something I really wanted, but... it's something that happens to me. Queen takes on E3 check. Then I'll take on C3, attacking this knight. And then bishop E6 here. They take the pawn there on B7. I don't know. I don't know. Knight C6 here. Bishop E6. They just take. Take. Arr. I don't see a good way to defend this pawn. I don't see a good play for the bishop. Let's just play bishop to E6, I guess. Queen takes on e6 idea, and then we'll take and maybe get the rook out over here. I normally watch on TikTok, but you ain't streaming on there. I am streaming on there. I'm literally talking with everybody. Oh, interesting. They just took first. Is bishop d5 check the right move here? Rook a7's nice. Let's play rook a7 first. And then maybe bishop to d5 next here. Perfect. The trading off of this bishop will be good for us. Knight takes on d5. Oh, never mind. They stopped that. They're not for the cause. Knight d7 or knight c6. Let's go knight c6 here. My pawn structure, I think, is a little bit superior. And, you know, being superior is a good thing, right, guys? I'm superior! Superior! Easy stream. Let's see here. Knight takes d4 ideas. Of course, trading off the bishop's good. Rook over to e7. Doubling up the rooks there is a good idea. Let's go ahead and start with rook to e7 here. Would be a bad blunder because of knight to f5. So let's play rook to e8 here, I guess. Idea being, if they do move the knight, we have knight, queen takes e2 ideas. How many concurrent streams are you running, including all the YouTube ones, out of curiosity? I have 5 right now. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and Facebook. I'm going to add another one. So, yeah. Do I not have queen takes c3 here? Is this not a free poon? Never gonna love me, but it's alright. I think we just play queen takes on c3 here. I don't see why not. Looks like free poon. Free poon? Bishop takes on c6 here. Met her at a party in the hills, yeah. So queen here is interesting. I have rook c7 and bishop takes. No, bishop takes doesn't work. So we just play queen rook c7 here. Have to defend both of these pieces. Rook takes on e2 ideas, but I'll probably play h6 pretty soon here. Queen to b4. Queen to e3. Let's go queen e3 here. If you ain't got a phone, then she laugh at you. Malibu, Malibu. Spending daddy's money with an attitude. Roxanne, Roxanne. All she wanna do is party on the night. Goddamn. Roxanne. Never gonna love me, but it's alright. She think I'm an asshole. She think I'm a player. She keep running back though, only cause I pay up. Roxanne, Roxanne. All she wanna do is party on the night. Bishop takes in check here, right? Rook takes here. Oh, I dropped the exchange. Rook takes here in check. Rook back here. Rook over to 8. Oof, that's not gonna be good for me. H5 here. Let's watch the time. Knight here. Pawn to g6 here next, most likely. Perfect. They're going to try and double up all the rooks here. So king up. Knight e5 can get played for these ideas. Oh, okay, let's check here. Watch the time. Knight c4 here. Knight to e5 here. Rook. Oh, dang it. They forced the queen trade. Oh, never mind. They did not. Check there. Let's go rook over here. King here. Oh, gosh. King back. Are they going to force the trade here? Most likely. Okay, rook over here. Good game from our opponent. I got low on time. Oh, gosh. Good game. Good game. Let's see here. You missed a fork. Yeah. These things happen, my friends. These things happen. I was doing well until I wasn't. All right, on to the next game. I should be playing with the white pieces. So what am I playing for the white ones? How many matching chess outfits do you have? It's actually pretty simple. All I do is buy chess t-shirts with my name on them. And then I have like 80 hats with different colors. So it's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Thank you for the follow. TikTok account. Millen. Mob. That's it? Okay. Unlucky Jesse, you're still the finest man on the earth. Oh, it's okay. Yes, guys. It's okay to lose chess games. Rio Lopez. That sounds good to me. Let's try our Rui. I haven't done that in a while. You're so calm after a close game. It's okay, guys. These are not really ego games for me. Here we go. Pawn to e4. We were supposed to get white, but we got another black. It's okay. Pawn to c5. Someone asked for a Sicilian of Accelerated Dragon, and that's what you're gonna get. Here we go. G6. Pawn takes on d4. Queen takes d4 variations are always fun. Knight to f6 here. e5. Knight c6. This is all theory, guys. Let's see how much theory they know. Queen c3 is wrong. Here, sometimes I play e6 for a cheapo. A bishop to b4. You'd be surprised how many people actually fall for this. Knight over here to d5, attacking the queen. And then we'll bring the bishop to g7 here. Now we're threatening to win the pawn here on e5. And then here, f5 here, I like this move. If they take, the knight just takes back here. Perfect. Now we have 2 pawns in the center and are theoretically better here. Let's go ahead and castle. Remember, kingside safety is important. Then d5, e5, e4. Let's go ahead and play d5, then e5, e4 here. Let's take that centaur. We just have a great position here, guys. e4 is our threat, attacking the bishop and the knight. The bishop here is not going to be good. This is one of the reasons why they talk about controlling the center. Let's play bishop d7 here. We'll just play e4 here. The idea being, if they're going to play the knight to d4 here, most likely, it hits toward the center. And then I'll play the knight to e5. Oh, interesting. They played there. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Let's play bishop g4, and hopefully they'll play knight takes on g4 here. I want to get the knight here to attack on h2 and f2. The dark squares are really weak right now. Thanks for taking the time to do these. Of course, of course. I teach chess for a living, so in a weird way, it's kind of my job. Here we go. Is it queen to d6 or c7 here? I think it's d6 here. Idea is to put pressure on h2, guys. They could play queen to b3 here, but we're going to play bishop takes here first on e2. And so this will force the knight back. Then we play the knight to g4. So, okay, they're kind of attacking there. I guess we could just play rook f7 here real quick. I'll just defend the pawn here real quick. And then maybe doubling of the rooks here is going to be good with knight to g4 in the future. Looks like they played there. Let's go ahead and double the rooks here anyways. It's still a good idea. You have to be careful because of this pin. Knight takes e4 ideas are real. Knight to d4 is a move. Pawn takes on c4 is a move. What do we do here? Knight to a5 here. Pawn to e3. Actually, maybe just knight to g4. I like this move. Knight takes on f2 ideas, and then we also have knight to d4 ideas. Knight takes, attacking the queen. Perfect. Knight to d4 here. Knight takes on e4 would be losing. The knight is protected, and f2 should be falling. Actually, funny enough, we have knight e2 check now with knight takes on g3. The knight is not supposed to take here. If they played this, as I said, I don't think this was good, right? Knight just takes here, and then knight takes here, because that's an unprotected piece. Knight e2 check. I guess we just take, right? And then we just take. If you don't see why not, guys, you should do it. You should take. So takes here, and after they take my rook, the difference here is that my rook was protected. And we just got to make sure we don't lose in the endgame now. Knight b3 probably next, as it attacks the bishop and heads toward backwards for defense. Bro talks exactly like Hikaru. Yes, Hikaru speaks English, guys. Hikaru speaks English. Let's go knight to b3, attacking the b-hop. And maybe bishop c3 will get played. We'll bring the rook to d7 and put pressure on the pawn. Rook to d7 here. If they play the pawn to d6, a5 will win this guy over here. Knight to f6 here. Attacking the d5 pawn. Yes, so now we play a5, and then we can take on d6 here next. Which piece is the dragon? None of them. It's when they say the dragon, guys, they're talking about the pawn structure. Which is, yeah. It's like an astronomer telling you about these things. You're like, wow, you don't see? This is Orion and his belt. And you're like, bro, that's just a clutter of stars. But back in those days, guys, they had nothing else better to do than to stare at stars. So they had to play these games. These days, we have much more things that we can do. I'm not saying astronomy is not fun. I like astronomy. I'm just saying I ain't staring at the stars every night. Let's go knight to c5 here. They could play the rook to d5 here. Knight to a4 here. Perfect. And then we'll play the knight to takes on b2 here next. King to g7. Jesse's the dragon. King g7, rook to c7 check here, king to h6, pawn just takes here, rook takes here. And the idea here is now we have a passed pawn. And what do you do with passed pawns, everybody? That's right, we push them. Here we go, pawn to b5 is going to get played. Knight to b6, maybe knight to d5 here next. Looking for checkmating ideas. Let's go knight to b6, knight to d5 here. The rook's in the wrong place here. Rook takes on f4. Free pawn is free pawn. If they try to bring the rook to b7 now, the rook goes to f6. They'll probably play h4 now. And then we'll play the rook to c6. I can play g5 here too, though, huh? Let's just play the rook to c6 here. And then I'll play g5 next if needed. King up, king up. That's okay. King there. And the rook is guarding. Rook is guarding. Pass pawns must be pushed. Here we go, guys. Okay. Pawn just takes here, I guess. Free pawn is free pawn. Rook takes on g6. I mean, don't threaten me with a good time here. Now I have 2 passed pawns. 1 was good enough for me. They're going to go ahead and call it. You should stream in space. There you go, guys. Let's do a message to Amazon. Maybe I can get on the aircraft over there with them. What's his name? Bezos. You got to get me to space so I can play a chess game. The people want it. Don't ask me why. What's going on, Darshan? I used to have a chess student named Darshan. Push, 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 push. How many likes for a hot tub chess stream? Actually, I only need 1. I only need you to ask me for a hot tub chess stream. Sadly enough, guys, I'm actually really into this. But I won't be doing it anytime soon. But in the future, unfortunately, I'll try to make it like it was your idea. But it's really just my idea. Because I just want to stream. I just want to stream chess in a hot tub. Wow, John Wick of chess. Well, thank you so much. That's a very nice compliment. Thank you for the follow, Gabrielle Benya. I'm horrible, but can I play a match with you? Hey, Crip. No. Thank you for the follow, American Me. Great movie. I hope you're talking about our people, Mexicans. George K. Thank you for the follow. Do you teach chess in schools? I do. I teach and play chess full time. We have I run a chess club where we have about 60 schools here in San Antonio. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Go, go. Here we go. Oh, yes. We need to play a Scotch as white, guys. I believe that's what somebody was asking for, right? A scooch. A scooch. Have you won against Magnus Hickory? Not yet. Not yet. In the future, hopefully. Oh, we got another black, guys. Another black. Oh, they played d4. Let's go ahead and play. I went f5 for the Dutch already. Let's just play knight f6 and see what happens here. e6. And here, if they go... Okay, so here they play knight c3. We're going to play the regular Nimzo Indian, guys. This is why they don't play pawn c4 and d4 anymore. This already is not supposed to be one of the best ways to play. Here, I'm going to go ahead and play h6 real quick. In this opening, guys, we're fighting over the e4 square. Let's play c5 here. Giving up the bishop here is not a good idea. Although they do get control over the e4 square. Yeah. Bishop takes c3 check is just good now. They can't block with the queen, or else I take the rook. Let's go ahead and play. Is it queen takes c4, queen takes c7? No, that looks terrible. Let's just play knight c6 here. Knight c6 here. Remember, the way to win chess games, guys, is development. I'm going to assume rook c1 is going to get played. I'll bring the queen back to a5 to take on a2 and c5 here. It's going to be the simple moves that win the game, guys. The queen cannot checkmate by herself. Thank you so much for the gift over there, Tabia. Oh, you want a Tamanov? I will play it for you, okay? You gave me money. I will play it for you. Let's go queen takes on c5 here. Yeah, we'll just play queen takes c5. Get ready to castle. b6 with the idea of bishop to a6 and d5 ideas in the future. There's no need to... Oh, I was going to say, there's no need to do that. Yes, there is. They need a castle. Oh, wait, they can't castle, but they need to bring the bishop out. Eesh, tough break. Tough break. b6, bishop a6. Jesse, I'm from Australia. Can you play the queen's pawn opening? Austrian defense. Wacky Tacky, you're going to have to let me know what that is. I am American. I'm Mexican-American. Thank you for the follow, Ranel. Thank you for the fans in Indonesia. Scammer. Who's the scammer in here? We'll kick him out. No scammer. Scammer, no scamming. Let's play b6 with the idea of bishop to a6 here, guys. Thank you for the follow, Renell, Funky, and B Poppin'. Oh, interesting. They took. Well, now this is okay for me because I just take with the pawn, and I got an open file here. Here they should be looking to bring out pieces. And I'm actually, you know what? I will no longer... Oh, no, we play bishop a6. I was going to say, I will no longer play the bishop to a6, but here it actually is good. Because they're planning on playing bishop g2, when you take on c4, it's going to stop the king from running out. Rook to d8 here is perfect timing for me. Now we'll have queen a5 check ideas and this stuff over here. Queen a5 check. And rook takes d3 ideas are going to be in the air. Maybe just double the rooks here. Let's go queen a5 check here. The hope is that they'll block with the queen or the rook there. They did not. Pissing me off. Let's go queen h5 check here. The king's in the center. Let's try to make as many weaknesses as we can. Pawn to c5 here. This is just trying to stop them from playing it. No, let's play rook to d6 here. Double the rooks here. We might just win a pawn here, unfortunately. It's an unfortunate state of affairs we're in. Queen to e5. Attacking on g3. c4 is weak. g3 is weak. e3 is a little weak, but I don't think we can take advantage of that one. e5 gets played. Queen to c5 here. More pressure on c4. Why not? Again, the more they push these pawns, guys, the worse it is for them. I'm going to go ahead and play king h8 or f8. Let's go king f8. Why do I do this? I don't want bishop h7 ideas there. Now we have rook takes on d1 because c4 will be falling in these ones. e5, maybe pawn takes next, or e4 is next. Perfect. e5 here is perfect timing here. Perfect. Queen takes. Now e5 and g3 are weak. Rook to f6 check will be strong. And we will reroute our pieces here, guys. Rook check here with maybe queen takes on e3. Perfect. Queen takes on e3. No checks here. Queen f3 check. Rook f2 check. Rook to d2 check. They have to be very careful here. Queen e2. Is the rook takes d3 here? I'm just going to play queen takes here. I'm getting low on time, unfortunately. King over here. And then maybe c5 here next. Let's play c5 here. c4 is going to be our new target square. One of two ways. I'll be your Jesse. Here we go. Rook to e4. Rook over to d4 here. Bishop here, bishop here. The bishop's not on a good square here. Pawn takes over here. Rook can come back to d6 to protect. Rook d6 defending. Bishop b6. And we'll put pressure on d4. We're going to be pushing these pawns over here pretty soon, guys. Because we can't make progress over here. f5 and g5. Perfect. We're creating our second pass pawn here. Or our candidate pass pawn. We're just gaining space here in this position. King up. Maybe we'll just win this guy over here. Pawn f4. Pawn takes here. We don't worry about the check there. King back. Check there. Oh, bishop just takes there. They thought it was a discovery. It was discovered less. Check. Rook to d4 here. Attacking the pawn. Takes. Check. Let's just not get flagged now. Awesome. There we go, guys. I think the Austrian is d4, d5, c4, c5. Ew! What? No. What the heck? How do I play that as black? I'll have to do some research into it, guys. Ew. What is that? d4. Oh, it's d4, knight a6? Huh. Okay, maybe. Maybe I'll play that. I'd rather play d4, knight f6. Knight a6 than the other stuff. Thank you for the follow, Loyal. Have you played anyone from New Zealand? I'm sure. Is there somewhere we can go to look up the people, the different countries we have on there? Thank you for the follow, Nicholas, Tom. Thank you, Mud Dog. Oh yeah, a Scotch. Oh, and I need to play a Sicilian because he gave me money, and when you give me money, I shake it. I shake it when you give me the money. There we go. Here we go, guys. Hopefully we get a Sicilian next. A rapid where you teach us, please. No, thank you. Sorry, I don't do rapids. Wrong stream. Wrong stream. Thank you for the follow, A17. Can you play blindfolded? I can play blindfolded. The most I played is 5 games at once. E4, let's take that centaur. Here we're playing against the Caro Cant. Pawn to D5. This is a 1400. Let's go to play pawn takes on D5. Pawn to C4. We're playing a pan-off Botanovic attack. Basically an isolated pawn. Can you help me understand Evan? I cannot help you understand Evan. This is not a channel to talk about boys. Just kidding. Evan's Gambit. Most likely we won't get into it because nobody ever takes the dang pawn. So that's the only reason why not. Sometimes I will play. I get to play the Evans Gambit, but a lot of people don't play into it. Let's play bishop to d3 here. Get ready to castle. Bishop e3 or there. I think we have to play bishop e3 here. Defending the pawn. We gotta defend pawn, guys. Defend the pawn. Oh man, are you right-handed? It looks like you take your hat off with your right hand, and sometimes it looks like your hand might be dirty when you do it. I don't know. Castle. Let's go ahead and do that. Pawn takes on c3. Rook after d1 here. Here, we're not too worried about losing pawns because, hey, life's not all about pawns, okay? I know you young guys think it's all about the winning pawns, but it's not about winning the pawns, okay? Fulfill life. By the way, knight takes on d4 is losing here, guys. After bishop takes, queen takes, bishop takes, we win the queen. Thank you so much for the follow there. I assume that's Russian, Ahmed, and Jor. Bro, what's going on? Code. Uh-oh, I guess he figured it out. Bishop takes over here. They're probably going to get checkmated now. Check. Or just queen takes check there. The only thing that's stopping me from checkmating, guys. Oh, I figured out the checkmate. Never mind. I won a pawn once, and I've kept it ever since. Dude, all you need is one good pawn to win your game, bro. All you need is one good pawn to win your game. A little bit of metaphor right there, guys. Bishop takes on h7. Rook to d4 looks really good. Let's go rook to c1. The whole idea here, guys, is if we can get the rooks over here, it's game over. So a free tempo on the queen. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you, thank you. All right, bishop takes h7, check. We're going for it, guys. Do I need to play like this? No. But the crowd asked me not to do this either. Let's go rook to d4, threatening rook h4. I didn't see a good way for them to defend, so it's up to them to prove it. It's up to you guys. You got to prove it. King's Indian defense? Actually, I would like to play King's Indian defense. Why have I not been playing King's Indian defense, guys? I love that opening. Which piece is Evan? Good question. Good question, Darshan. Good question. Let's go rook to h4. And if they push the pawn, we still push the rook. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I just don't see a way for them to stop the checkmate. Coffee, water, coffee, water. There we go, guys. Thank you for the follow, Jor. Thank you for the gifts, Treg. And Daisy and another user. Oh, if I trade queens here, that's terrible. Rook check here, and then rook check, and then we have a mate. It's called the kill box checkmate pattern, my friends. Thank you for the follow, ABCD and Diego. There we go. On to the next one. Hopefully I can get a Sicilian for my friend over here. Okay, e4. Come on, e4. And then we'll do Sicilian, Tamanov. Because that's what they want. E4. Oh, my God. Okay, let's go knight f6 for King's Indian defense. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get this in for you, bro, but they are not cooperating. Knight c3. Oh, we might get a mainline King's Indian defense against Bulgaria. In Bulgaria, bears run from women. Let's go pawn to c5 is supposed to be the main line for, this is called the same-ish attack. Pawn takes c5 is not, oh, pawn takes here I think is good for me. Knight c6 attacking the b-hop. And then we're going to get like what's called a accelerated dragon against the Marazzi bind. They don't want to face this. Yeah, I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. Trying to earn my keep. But they won't let. Habla Español? No, I do not. I do not. I'm one of those bad Mexicans. I'm just a Mexican on paper. But I'm pretty darn American. Knight to d4. I really like this move. The knight looks beautiful here. Knight to b3. Nice. Knight to b3, attacking the rook, attacking the bishop. Knight to d4 is a decent move. Bishop e6 is a move. Bishop e6. We'll play the queen to b6 here. We're just worried about discoveries like this over here. I'd like to play bishop e6. We'll see if they play the bishop to e3 or not. If they do, we'll play the queen to a5 there. What kind of paper are you on? I think it's just regular, like, white paper. Queen a5. And then what? Oh. Bishop to e6 here. They didn't repeat. Rook fc8. In this opening, guys, there's no strong kingside attacks usually. Actually, we could play f5 here, but I don't really want to do that. Let's go rook f to c8. Or pawn to h5 here first. h5 is actually pretty good. If they do play g4, pawn takes ideas can be played. Rook f to c8. We're attacking this pawn structure. Ooh, they stopped it. They stopped it. Bishop takes here. The bishop is typically less, what's the word? Less good piece. Bishop takes, pawn takes here. Bishop takes knight to d7, knight to e5. And then knight to e5 here. We'll get the attack going. Can I play? Hey, Das Chess? No. But thanks for joining, and thank you for being a first-time chatter. How do you play me afterwards? You give me money, and I play people for money. You gotta be a paid subscriber. Thank you for the follow, Yob. Thank you for the gifts over there. Treg is making it rain. Rook B1 is interesting. We're trying to get our rook to C2 here now, guys. Let's play knight to E5. This makes sense to me. Again, I'm trying to get the rook over here, and this worked out perfectly. Rook to C2, checky poo. You know how we do. Notice the bishop cannot go to E2 anymore, because if they did, well, then I'd be able to take because the queen is unprotected. And do we want to trade our queens here? We don't. Let's just bring our queen to C7 here. Everything's being protected. The king is looking a bit unsafe. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, Benny, how's it going? How's it going? I think we just take here. I don't see why not. Or do we play rook A5 here next? Queen B6. I think it's rook A5 here. Attack the queen. That's mushes. That's... Jesse, my friend, how are you? I'm doing good, Isaac. I'm doing good. You already added me on chess, by the way. Oh, awesome. I will say yes to friendship. Knight takes here, or rook takes here. Oh, I think we just play rook takes here and we win a piece. Because after they take here, we play knight takes, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to be very careful, guys, when you're in these tough positions. Trades are very tough. Bishop check here. I can also take the bishop here. We're going to add this check in since I don't think it hurts me. In fact, if they play king h3, is this just a checkmate? Remember, guys, when you see a good move, look for a Jesse move. Bam! In Bulgaria, women fight bears. There we go, guys. His queen's in danger. Yes, how's it going, my little beaner? Bean's my dog. Bean is my dog. He's my little bean. He's my bean weenie. Eeny, weeny, beanie, bikini. Oh, awesome. River John just reached out, and we're gonna do a collab pretty soon. Let's do it, man. Hey, what's going on, Dev? Oh gosh, E4. Let's take that centaur. I don't know what I was supposed to play here, guys. Sorry. Thank you for the follow, Cope. Ooh, let's go D4 and go for a Smith Mora because we need more of the Mora. I can't wait. Hopefully, I can do a collab with Mark Esserman, the one that wrote the Bible, if you will, for the people that play what is called the Smith Mora. Pawn to E5. They're not supposed to bring the knight to F6 here because the pawn kicks it. We go queen to E2 here to defend. This seems good to me. We haven't castled yet. Knight B5 is a good move here. Bishop to F4 is a good move. We'll just play bishop F4 here, and we'll kick the knight here next. I think this move order was incorrect by my opponent. Easy stream. Easy stream. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Dev. I appreciate that. I'm taking my wife to... Oh, guess what? Guess where I took my wife yesterday, guys? Guess where I took my wife? I took her to McDonald's, and it's all because of people like you, Dev. It's all because of people like you. She didn't even get food. She got... What'd she get? She got a freaking... What is it called? A blueberry pie or something nonsensical. Thank you for the roses, guys. Thank you. All right, there. Bishop back to B3 or D3? I'm going to bring the bishop to D3 here. Typically, you wouldn't put the bishop here, but since the knight may be looking this way, we're going to go ahead and put it there. Rook to C1. Thank you so much for the roses. Big Max on me. Dev, don't tell anybody this, Dev. But what you can do, bro, don't tell anybody, is you can get a double cheeseburger and then just ask them to put Big Mac sauce on it. And it's cheaper, less bread, just as good. And you save money. Dude, how fat are you? Pretty fat. Pretty fat, guys. Pretty fat. Bishop takes on H6 is interesting. Bishop to E4. Knight takes on D4. Let's go ahead and play the rook to D1. Rook's like open files here. What's up? Just sending a shout out. Hey, how's it going, dude? Hey, how's it going? Great name. I am idiot today. Great name. Thank you for a first-time chatter. Great name. Let the meds talk. It won't be the alcohol. Bishop back. Now, if they castle, D7 will fall. We're doing a great job in making these weaknesses. Oof. Bishop takes here. Don't threaten me with a good time. Knight to D5. Attacking the queen, and we'll have E6 here next. As this threatens, knight to C7 check, and pawn takes on D7. This is not going to be good. Not good at all. Check here. And then knight takes on e6 next, probably. I could take the rook, guys, but that will kill my attack. Knight g5 check here. So I can play knight check here. Oh, we'll just play knight takes here, attacking the queen. Yes, we're playing for glory. We're playing for gold. And, oh, they sacrifice the queen. And then they sacrifice the knight. As a knight check here is an attraction tactic. Here we go, check and then takes. Deceive. Knight takes here, attacking the bishop and the rook over here. What Sicilian can you play? Can you not play a5, a4, normally set up a dragon on a6? Sam. We'll take and check here first, and then we'll take the rook here. Which Sicilians can you not play a5, a4, normally dragon setup? Sorry, that's a very good question. I can't say understand it. I can't understand that question. It means, can I play with you? Hey, how do you tell... how do I write in your language no? Queen takes on f5. I need help, Jesse. What would you recommend to play d4? Do not play d4, guys, unless you're 1800. Let's play h4, h5, h6. And bishop just takes here. The bishop will be left unprotected. And funny enough, if they play bishop takes, pawn takes here. Pawn takes, queen f check here wins the rook. Guys, calm down. Calm down. Calmate, calmate, calmate. Bishop g5 here. Let's go ahead and play king to... Actually, we could... No. We'll just play king g2 here for no reason. This guy is unprotected. h5, h6. h6. The mind till the day that I die. What are you talking about? I've dropped 100 elo this morning. I'm sorry, suspended account. I'm sorry. Check. Pawn takes on g7 here, and now we have two paspoons. And these guys should just be winning for me now. g4, f5, f6. f5. Queen g6 with this guy over here. Check. Now f6 can get played. We're at least winning the... Well, we won both pieces here because bishop f6 wins the rook in all variations. Hey, how's it going, KRK? 1800 over the board. Me? I'm a chess master. I'm what they call a floored master. I can't go any lower than 2200. I won over 300 games. See, as I was saying, the bishop rook was always going to be lost. Checkmate. I've won over 300 games maintaining my master rating, so I get original life master. So my rating never goes below 2200. Cyberbullying for the 400 below you. The weaker meat for the strong to eat. Everybody knows that. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go. Thank you for the gift over there, Ciano. Okay, sweetie, we're almost done. Okay. Literally, oh, we are done. We are done, guys. Hopefully you come back. Who was it who gave me the gift? Tabia. I'll make sure I try to get that Taman off. But unfortunately for me, guys, my stream is ending. Remember, I do stream on a daily basis around this time. And for those interested, I'm doing matches / podcasts. River John just reached out to me, so maybe he'll be one I'll do pretty soon because River John streams in the morning like me because we're older and mornings are perfect time to hang out and have some coffee and play some chess. So I'm going to go ahead and message him. But I have my list, guys. I'm going to go ahead and reaching out to Joe Bruin. He works with chess.com as a streamer. Bullet Chess Girl, one of our favorites, wholesome streamer. She's really great with kids. She's really good about talking out of her ideas. One of my favorite TikTokers in the game. Doesn't say any bad words. Then we'll go to, well, I already sent to General Zod, so we're just waiting on his response. I want to reach out to Shams. I'll reach out to Hannah again. And, of course, Simply Davina. Okay? She's so mean. What? Are you sure? Are we talking about the same Bullet Chess Girl? She's never been mean to me. Never been mean. You know Godstink? I reached out to him. But I reached out to him to play a match, and he said no to that. But if people are much lower rated than me, there's a few things we can do. I can do time odds, which I need to figure out for chess.com because it didn't work last time, and peace odds, or maybe we just do community versus community. I can hang out, do a podcast with them, but maybe we just play my team versus your team kind of thing, okay? This is not about arrogance. It's just about playing chess. With that being said, I'm going to be reaching out to a lot of players that are higher rated than me, and you're going to see me get adopted. And I'm okay to lose, guys. I'm okay. I'm going to be reading out to Natish. He's like 3,000 IM. He's going to beat the crap out of me. And I'm going to be okay, guys. I'm going to be okay. It's okay to lose, guys. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to go ahead and raid. Going to send it forward. Let's see who's online. Oh, I'm going to reach out to Witty Alien, too. Not for a match, but just to do the podcast / I want to do a... I want some chess lessons from him. I want to learn how to play the Alien Gambit. And I want to learn how to play the Elephant Gambit. So I'm going to reach out for some chess lessons. I'd love to do that on stream. I'm not sure if he'll want to do that, but because, you know, he sells it, right? But you know what? He can only tell me so much, and I know he has so much opening knowledge in just that. So let's go ahead and raid Witty Alien. Let him know about it, guys, in chat, if for those that are going, that I want to do a collab. I want to do a podcast with him, just talk about his life and see where is it going for chess streamer and just life in general. And also, you know, to get a lesson from him. I'll pay him for the lesson. I don't know how much he charges, but I'll pay him for a chess lesson, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and get the raid going. Go bother him. Say Jesse wants to do a podcast and a chess lesson from you, okay? Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you guys later. Have a beautiful day.